My mom had this slow cooker for about as long as I can remember. It is now my slow cooker. It still works just fine. It's um, very simple. You can also tell that it's anything but modern. But this is how I make my rice, which is what I have in here now. Oh look, I steamed you. I steamed myself too in the process. But that is what serves as what's going on for me. I had a thought earlier that can kind of be a question, in that what kind of we need a light music you listen to as background to stuff. This came up in context for me of with as many as not of the games that I play, the actual game sound I turn off or down very low and listen to other things while I'm playing them. And I got to thinking about, okay, well, I just swapped from one playlist to my Rob Zombie playlist and was thinking about why the things that I choose work. But also, I am choosing very different sound to the sound that comes with what I'm doing to listen to instead. And part of why Rob Zombie works is that it's a upbeat is the wrong word. That has other connotations about tone and content. But it has an energetic tempo, which helps with, well, in this case I'm playing The Sims, well, Sims 4, but I like that kind of tempo better generally. Things that are very slow and relaxed are better for if I'm trying to sleep, because I have to have sound when I'm doing that. And I have I actually have a playlist of a few albums from a group called Lionheart that I encountered when I was in high school. But so slow is for when I'm trying to like relax or sleep. Like it's not great for when I'm driving, whether or not I'm tired. It's just I like you but no. But that also happens, and that's part of why I swapped playlists, is even with stuff that I like, and I just swapped from a playlist of Queen. So I get to that point of I like you but no, just because I have had too much of you. The playlist before that was the Amanda fucking Palmer playlist, which I listened through a lot because it was newer to me content, but it got to the point where, okay, I have listened to these too much on their own and need a break. So went to Queen, and here I am. Now I'm at Rob Zombie. But the question buried in that is, what alternate soundtracks do you apply to things you're doing? Like with Minecraft, with Stardew Valley, with a lot of games where most of the in-game sounds I don't need. KOTOR, even, I would, well, some places I like the sound of, others I just would mute it and have some other sound. But with most things, I don't want or need the background sounds, or certainly not to the extent where I can't have other music going instead. But yeah. What kind of things do you listen to if you're not listening to the inherent sounds to whatever it is you're doing? Because a lot of people listen to music while they're, I don't know, cleaning or cooking or whatever, but those things have enough sounds that interrupt the way I listen, because I'm not going to wedge headphones in and carry around my car stereo while doing those, because I don't want them in the way. I definitely don't want that falling in the sink or something. So listening to music would be counterproductive, because what I'm doing is loud in those cases. But so most of what I'm doing is listening to podcasts or playlists of music behind games that I'm playing. But so yeah, what alternate soundtracks do you, what things do you use alternate soundtracks for, and what makes a good one, I guess? Also, if you have a slow cooker, how old is it? Because that fucker's, I mean, it's not quite as old as I am, probably. I think I looked it up, but it's from the 80s. But it still works just fine. The plug still works, and it uses the same kind of socket my popcorn popper does, so even if the old cord goes, I have a newer one. So I don't know if that kind of longevity is normal for those. I don't mind. It's a simple enough thing that planned obsolescence really wouldn't work, I think. Anyway, I'm rambling. I see a kitty. Hold on. Alright, you. This is what the people want. At least the spoon people. Yep. This. Her butt appendage gets in the way of lots of things. My chair. It makes its way under the blanket when we're in bed, which is unacceptable. Huh. You and your fuzzy butt appendage. Hi. Hi. Okay. Okay, you can headbutt them. That's fine. That's enough rambling for today.